2017 has been an exceptional year for International GT. To tell us all about it, here is five-time Le Mans winner, Derek Bell.
The 2017 International GT season started the first weekend in March at the world-famous Sebring International Raceway. With a field of 24 cars, we knew we were in for some great racing, and this weekend did not disappoint. 2016 Maranello Cup champion Steve Hill had a great battle with Martin Burrows in the Ferrari 458 class. And they were challenged all weekend by a group of Porsches that were constantly mixing it up. Colin Cohen moved out of his Ferrari 360 to a 458, as John Mara returned in his 2016 Mission Foods GT3 Cup Trophy Championship winning car. Bill Riddell gave his 2016 Stuttgart Championship Porsche Cayman a new look and had great battles in the Stuttgart Cup with John Riesling.
It was great. I mean, this is coming out with this car, and Martin's a great teacher. As usual, when he and I are on track, it's clean and it's fun.
A lot of fun, as usual, but Maranello Cup and Stuttgart Cup is amazing.
Spot to try to get through. That was really fun.
Johnny did a great job.
All you guys did. I mean, it was really clean.
He gave me
room. Yeah.
Hell, we were one time going down the front straight. I guarantee you there wasn't that much between us. I'm looking there going, I can't go over here.
Was that fun or what?
Side by side. We must have been that close.
A great party, great racing as a field of 24 cars conquered the iconic but bumpy Sebring International Raceway and really set the bar high for a great 2017 season. Two weeks later, we were off to the beautiful Amelia Island to build a racecourse on the Fernandina Beach Municipal Airport.
We'd like to thank our marketing partners, Pirelli, Pacifico, ERM, Chronograph, and Mission Foods. We'd like to thank them for all their support of the series. This is race number 2 of the 2017 championship season. We started out at Sebring. I guess we got to think for airports, so here we are at another airport here in Fernandina Beach.
Huge crowds were eager to see some great racing, and we delivered. Right in the backyard of Bill Riddell's RaceLink race shop. Colin Cohen, John Mara and Jeffrey Freeman had some of the best racing of the weekend, with the Ferrari faster on the straights, but the Porsches quicker through the chicanes, which made for some great close fun.
And I think I was skimming the wall because I couldn't get. I was out where the no grip.
You got some stuff to give away.
Bill Riddell invites us all to the RaceLink shop for a St. Paddy's party, and our own Ken Fengler showed us another one of his skills by joining the band for a few tunes. Round 3, and we're at the magnificent Road America, the longest course of the series, and in fact one of my favourite tracks in the world. Saturday's races brought only the brave out because of the torrential downpour. However, Sunday the skies cleared and we were back to a full field of racing. The Norwooded Auto Italia crews and drivers Steve Hill, Barry Fromberg and Colin Cohen took advantage of Road America's long straights as Tom Pank had to battle back for some bad luck in qualifying to move up to the front.
Road America is a whole lot of fun. If you haven't raced here, you need to come here because it's not only an iconic track, but it's an iconic feeling. We had a good race, the Mara Motorsport number 23 Porsche. We finished P2 overall.
All for that. Thanks for a great field of drivers. I mean, y'all are really cool. You're gentlemen, you're sportsmen, and you act like pros. And so, thank you. It's just been a great race.
First place, Thomas. You had to work for it. They threw you back in the grid. You know, your son is even ahead of you. Lucas is up there. You know. So anyway, congratulations to you. Good to see you back here at International GT.
And thank you. Yeah, Lucas started in front of me. I'm like, damn, and he's right next to me, so I got to go easy because Dad doesn't want to take his boy out, right?
Now to tricky Mid-Ohio, the home track for many of our drivers. It brought great weather and thousands of fans. 13 different drivers made it on the podium this weekend, and as always, Mid-Ohio was challenging for everyone, which made for some tight racing.
What a wonderful run. We had a real duel out there today. So, you know, I was wishing for some competition here last year. I think we found it this year, all right? The Ferrari was flat fast, okay? And the Porsche in front of me, man, oh man, was he hooked up. So, nice group of guys to run with.
Man, I thought you were going to lose it in the one that were, whatever that keyhole is. Holy, I actually knocked I know. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's great to be back in Ohio. Yeah, Sebring was disaster for us. Kind of blew in second gear and had some suspension issues, but back home, you know, home is where the heart is. OH! Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Thanks everybody putting this thing on. Appreciate it.
Round 5, and we're at the internationally famous Watkins Glen, a track that is on everyone's bucket list. With record crowds and good weather, we were sure to have close racing. Tom Pank seemed to be dialed in all weekend long with some great drives.
I'd like to thank you, the customers, who've come to participate in International GT, the teams that have supported this series. Round number 5, it's been a great time here at Watkins Glen. 2 more races, one at Virginia International Raceway in 2 weeks, and then on to COTA. But thank you all.
Thank you. I want to, this has been a great group of people. I came in here this weekend. We were absolutely neophytes about the car and the shifter and this and that and the other, and everybody around me just jumped in, from Thomas and his people, and everybody was just gracious to me to come over and take a poor dummy like us and put it there. Gary and my crew worked hard. We finally got an understanding of the car and we got it out, and we had a good time. So it's been worth the weekend.
Scott, I knew you'd be up here. You're going quick, but congratulations and welcome to International GT.
Thanks, Ken. I want to thank you for putting this on, and my friends Leaf and Jeffrey for telling me what I was missing, and it's the truth. This is the most fun I've had racing just a long time, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, this was unreal. The car was hot from the get-go, and we pieced it together, and I punched laps and laps and laps, and finally got a bunch of clear ones.
Round 6, and we return to the beautiful Virginia International Raceway, one of the most picturesque and challenging circuits of the season. Practice session, and the International GT founder Bill Riddell is getting quick in his new car. Young Lucas Pank also seems to be getting faster every time he gets behind the wheel, as his dad tries to find the edge, as you may notice. The green flag drops for some brilliant racing. Tom Pank and Steve Hill battle every lap of the weekend for the overall victory. With one race remaining, the Mission Foods GT3 Cup Trophy Championship is a 3-way battle between John Mauro, Tom Pank and Jeffrey Freeman.
It's a good drive. How was it?
It was unreal. It was great.
Yeah, the race started off great. I mean, we settled in and we had a good gap and felt comfortable. And I was actually surprised I didn't see a little bit more of you in my mirrors early on.
Oh, I got every traffic hit me.
So we had a great run. Car's, second time out for us. A little difficult on getting the setup and all done. A little transmission issue on the shifter, but we got through that.
Finishing a 90-minute enduro, this went very much the way our 20-minute went, and it was down to the last lap. So some exciting racing. Good job. I saw a lot of smiles out there.
Yeah, it was a great race. A lot of fun. Everybody out there, you always see Thomas and Steve, and kind of like to watch for them and see how long I can follow them. Didn't last long.
We had a great time. Gary's been working flawlessly getting this car back up. We've learned a lot. I want to thank everybody that's been here. The competitors have been great. Thomas's people have been helpful to us because we didn't really know about this car and how to set it up.
I only had one thing I could think of as it was winding down and he was chasing down. Does Pank have anything left in the tank? That's all I was wondering.
So I put my head down and I drove my wheels off.
Right where I started. It was a great race. Thanks to everybody, the Norwood guys again for getting me back out.
That was a lot of fun out there. I thank all of our fellow competitors for playing nice.
Just again, thank everybody, all the competitors, fantastic drivers, really good.
Thank you for being here at the Circuit of Americas here in Austin, Texas. It's the first time for International GT to be here.
The final race of the season was at COTA, the home of the United States Grand Prix, and it featured a full field of more than 20 cars, and the Mission Foods GT3 Trophy Cup was up for grabs. From the first practice lap to the final checkered flag, the racing was close and clean and fun, just as it was all season.
International GT at COTA is just a blast. It's a highly competitive track. Everybody's going hard. And I tell you what, if there were inches between our two cars going through the carousel, I'll be surprised. It was a heck of a thing for him to hold his line, me to hold my line, us both just catching it. He gave me just enough room, and he was pinching me like he should. But you know what? In the end, he gave me room on exit. We raced clean and hard, and I'm sure he's telling a similar story about how much fun that was.
Have the opportunity to bring support and notice to the TACP Group and the Foundation, guys that are here from Fort Hood.
Series founder Bill Riddell and the entire field paid tribute to our military service personnel on this Veterans Day weekend.
These guys are the reason why we're able to have the freedom we have in this country, and we shouldn't forget that. We thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
That was 2 weeks ago. This car was in pieces and there was nothing available to fix it. Took the whole right side of the car off, including all the suspension. So thank you, Chris. Thank you all the Nord Italia guys that made it possible.
We made sure we kept these guys busy, but it's a great race. Thanks to all my Mark, Tom, great racing, clean racing, a lot of fun. Thank you.
So it was definitely a great race. We had some very clean racing, passed each other several times. For some reason, I just love driving the 360 at this track. We had in the 223s, which is always a fun little quick lap in a 360, and kudos to everybody for a lot of clean racing.
When you get in a race car, you go pretty darn well.
Well, thank you. All that's because of Joe Vardy and my crew. Thank guys for everything you do to keep me on the track.
Thank you very much for coming to COTA so I can race at my home track and sleep in my own bed. It's been great working with you guys. You put on a great party.
Seriously, congratulations to Steve Hill and congratulations to Thomas. Listen, this is a hard series to win. There is a lot of competition here. This is some of the best racing around. And if you're not racing with IGT, why? Bring it! Everybody that comes here loves it and they've got a story to tell like this.
So the 2017 International GT season drew to a close, highlighted by the competitive spirit, great sportsmanship and outstanding camaraderie amongst the competitors and the teams.